Guys, in today's video, we're taking a look at the brand new patch notes for 2.3c. And yeah, this is my first time actually taking a look at these, and I'm going to be able to give my opinion. So the first thing though is I'm so glad that these skins are coming out. The Academia EZREAL skin is perfection, guys. You know I'm already going to buy that skin and do a skin review right away on this. I mean, look at it. It's freaking sick, guys. No one can tell me that's not going to be the best EZREAL skin. And I'm pretty sure it's actually going to be a legendary skin as well. We also got some accessories, but let me know in the comment section down below. Do any of you guys care about these? Because when I feel like I see these, I honestly do not care. The recalls, I do like cool recalls, but that's kind of like whatever. But I feel like these things never hype me up. These accessories never literally hype me up. But let's get into the first champion changes. Amumu. Amumu's early game is nothing to be sad about. We're taking a small chunk out of his survivability. Why? Why? I mean, guys, when changes like this happens, you got to keep in mind this isn't at high elos. This means Amumu at lower tier elos is performing a little bit better than they would want, so that's why they nerf it. But like, from my point of view, it's like, why would you nerf Amumu? Amumu is so trash. If anything, he needs a buff. But guys, I used to play Amumu back in the EU servers when he was absolutely broken. If you guys used to play during that time, let me know, because this champion was nuts. The ultimate was ridiculous. But that's an interesting nerf. It's definitely going to make Amumu weaker than he already is. Braum, a much needed nerf, man. So there's a bug fix with the stun duration at max level from 1.56 seconds to 1.5. So a little fix on the cooldown of the stun. The Winter's Bite, the HP damage it does from 5% to 3%, because I personally felt like the skill 1 did a bunch of damage, which I think that's a great change. And your skill 3, the duration of it goes from 5 seconds to 4 seconds. So guys, honestly, Braum is still going to be OP, guys. Honestly, this really does not change him up too much, guys, for sure. So he's still going to be very strong support. Definitely an S or at least A tier support no matter what. Evelyn's supremacy continues to reign. Her passive recovery and instant damage make her a constant threat. So we're giving her enemies some breathing room. Thank God, I need some breathing room. Demon Shade, heal 10% AP per second down to 7.5% AP per second. So she's not going to be healing as much with her passive. And the ult, the damage AP ratio against low health champions from 250% to 230%. Thank God. I hate playing against Evelyn. And personally, I feel like invisibility heroes are so OP because people, especially in low elo, do not know how to play against Evelyn, and I think this is a great change, especially for her, so that in lower tiers people can handle Evelyn because she is super strong. EZREAL, my boy EZREAL is getting hit with the nerf, man. The dash, the arcane shift is getting a longer cooldown by 3 seconds, but once it's maxed out, it's going to be the same cooldown. So it's definitely going to nerf him a little bit in the early game, guys. But I'm actually glad. I thought they were, when I saw the leak of the patch notes, I thought they were nerfing EZREAL's actual damage, and I was like, no, don't do this. But guys, EZREAL's looking fine, and I'm ready to try out that freaking Academia skin, man. All right, Fiora. I'm surprised Fiora is getting this HP nerf from 610 HP down to 570 HP. Personally, I honestly felt like Fiora was in a decent spot. Now, guys, I do not play Baron lane, but I feel like Fiora is only good for trading in lane and trying to snowball. So nerfing her could make her literally unplayable, and I think making her squishier than she already was, I felt like is definitely going to make her very bad and less of a priority pick, especially in competitive. But it's definitely an interesting nerf. I bet a lot of top laners are happy with this because if Fiora is definitely could be very annoying to go against because she just skill ones you back to back to back. So this definitely can give you a little bit of breathing room too, and you know, get good ganks on her. Janna definitely did need a nerf, guys. Janna has been definitely an S plus support. She's super good, especially when it comes down to trading, moving around the map, rotating, and her ultimate was super good as well. So they're nerfing the skill 2. The bonus movement speed while on cooldown is getting nerfed at the max level. You could see right there, 12%. It's going from 15% to 12%, and it's going from 12 to 10% right there. So this isn't interesting. I mean, Janna moves so quickly, so the cooldown is great. It's definitely a great nerf for Janna, but she's still going to be OP because she's just so strong in the laning phase. Leona, man, Leona has been getting buffed consistently in these patches. So we wish all Leonas a very pleasant morning. She's still climbing the buff mountain, and we're targeting her tankiness and passive this time. So her base damage is getting a buff, a little buff at the base. So it's going from 33 to 145 to 34 to 160, which is definitely a good buff, especially when Leona applies sunlight and the enemies start focusing it and pop the sunlight. That's pretty clean. The eclipse, you get interesting. So they're buffing the amount of armor from 25, 35, 45, 55 to 35, 50, 65, and 80, which is a pretty significant buff. And the magic resist is also getting the same buff, which is great to see. You know, Leona, the problem with Leona, guys, it's so hard for her to have any good matchups. So I think that this is actually great for her. And I think this is exactly what she needs to actually become a strong support. But we're definitely going to have to see. Rakan, man. Rakan. Getting that buff. Rakan's short poke range means he struggles if he falls behind in laning phase. He's getting a small buff on his main poke and heal utility. Honestly, I thought Rakan was in an okay spot, so this buff is definitely just gonna help him out with that extra little range from 6, 7, 8, 9 to 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have to see if that's really a noticeable difference, but I don't think it should be. Sona's been topping the charts with her consistent pressure and utility. We don't want to impact Sona's ability to deal and prevent damage, but we do want to tone down her engage and disengage tools. Okay, so her skill 3 the mana, it's going to cost more mana, and there's a bug fix for it. Now correctly displays 3% AP ratio in tool tip. So it just basically costs more energy, which is interesting. Do you guys hate playing against Sona? I mean, I rarely play against Sona, and all I do is build executioners, and she's basically useless the entire game. So definitely an interesting change that I don't think will affect her gameplay too much. Maybe her laning phase. Her laning phase could definitely be annoying. Some gameplay changes. Bramble Vest are overperforming as rush items. They should ideally have a specialized role. Instead, are the best go-to early item generally. I agree with this. The Thorns damage from 3 plus 10% bonus armor to 3 plus 8% bonus armor. I really felt like Bramble Vest was actually pretty insane, and Thornmail, so definitely a great change. Thornmail is gonna cost more now by 100 more gold, which is crazy. Slightly delaying Thornmail's purchase to prevent rushing spikes. Valorant players are malding. I don't play Valorant, so I don't get the joke, but oh, the spikes are like the bombs. Got it. Okay, Frozen Heart. We're making Frozen Heart a slightly more appealing purchase when against fast attackers. No. Attack speed reduction aura from 15% to 20%. This is definitely going to be really good against someone like maybe Jinx, maybe Tristana when she's using her skill 1. But I mean, Frozen Heart, I just don't really see much people opting for this defensive item much. So we're going to have to see if this gets more play, especially to counter ADCs. Now for the rune changes, Inspiration Pathfinder. We'd like Pathfinder to keep up with Mastermind for enterprising junglers. Movement speed from 8% to 9%. Honestly, no one guys, who uses this rune? I've never used this rune in my entire life. I feel like you get the movement speed in the brush, so it's very rare that you actually get usage of this, but it definitely does help with ganking, so we'll have to see. And obviously we're gonna get some new free to play champion rotations, which is pretty nice. So yeah, guys, these are most of the changes. Let me know what you guys think of the patch notes for 2.3c. I think they're okay. I don't think anything's gonna switch up the meta too much, but we're definitely gonna have to keep an eye on Leona. So yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this breakdown, make sure to like the video so I know you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We do daily Wild Rift content with high challenger gameplay. So yeah, guys, also I'm doing a giveaway. The way to enter is make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment down below on any of the videos I upload this week. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.